We have this website that you can check out with a database of scholarships. And we have workshops and information sessions all year long. We have specific scholarship sessions where we'll talk about a scholarship that, for example, pays for study abroad. We'll also have scholarship sessions that are kind of broad, like maybe scholarships to support folks who are interested in human rights. So we already asked this, but you have been here a little bit. This course is kind of preparing you to go into the field, right? But also should have introduced you to some resources on campus. Yeah. So where are some places you could go to get help with an essay? Okay, so you're probably in front of the IC. Did anyone come up with something else in the IC? Yeah. The writing center. Clue, the tutoring and all that's going to help for writing. And then for writing for scholarships, we're here. So my colleague and I are advisors on helping make possible. Not really focused on grammar, but focused on content. Okay, so what's one thing you heard about scholarships? Turn to your partner next to you. Go. Like as a college student. Okay, so like one positive thing, talk about one positive thing about scholarships. Money. Money. One negative thing about scholarships.
Working for you.
Hard to get. Okay. What other negative things might be? There's not too many negatives, but sometimes people are concerned about competitiveness. Knowing, okay, should I try for this one, or how many people are applying, what good of it I am. So that's really where we can come in and help figure out, are you targeting those scholarships, which make the most sense for you. Okay, so before we get into the scholarship stuff, I think it's important to always be really clear about what we're talking about. And so the free money side of things is on that side. Free money, scholarships, grants, scholarships, all of those words mean the exact same thing. There's no rules regarding what you would call a scholarship. So people who get the money usually get to make a choice on what. They all are the same thing, free money. Sometimes you'll see at the graduate level, so folks who are in grad school might be on a fellowship, and sometimes it has like maybe a work thing related to it. But realistically, at your level, same thing. All free money. Need-based versus merit-based. I get a lot of questions about this. If you're applying for something, if you're putting together an application, which might include like a transcript, letter of rec, an essay, an application form, someone is reviewing that, and that application is going to be reviewed based on the merit of the application. So anytime you're submitting an application, it's going to be a merit-based scholarship. Where need comes in is it has to do with the eligibility. So for some scholarships, the money is set aside for students with certain amounts of need. For other scholarships, they might welcome applications from all students, and then at the end of the cycle, they might sort of review the decision making. They might sort of take in the need into account. So all things being equal, all students being equal here, who's going to have, how is our money going to make the biggest impact? And sometimes that's how they'll frame it. So how is the scholarship going to make an impact on the student? Work study is money that's been set aside for you to help employers hire you. So work study at the UW, so if you get a work study position here, it's really nice for departments because it means that part of the money that goes to your salary is coming from financial aid. The rest of the money is put up by the department. So you actually have to work to earn that. What's cool about financial aid, work study, is that it's kind of portable. So if you want to have a paid internship somewhere, or you want to take an internship and you're like, I can't afford not to work, it is possible to work with financial aid to say, hey, can I approach this employer and say, can I get a paid internship? I'm going to be subsidized. My salary is going to be cheaper because the financial aid is going to pay for my something to consider, especially if you're in a position where you want to take that internship, but you realistically can't. And then loans, that's money that you need to be paid back. There's lots of different loan programs, and sometimes they have different rules about how they're paid back. In all cases, though, you should assume that they should be paid back. Life changes. You might right now think you're going to go into a public service career, and then you get to the end of your 4 years and you get an amazing offer from a tech company that's too hard to turn down, and you go there. So just assume you'll have to pay it back. I want to also mention, though, that loans don't have to be scary, but you do have to have the information about the loan before you decide to take it. Sometimes it is the choice to make, to leverage a loan to have an experience that you wouldn't otherwise have. As long as you're really clear about what you're doing and really clear about the payback that's going to happen. So just as a brief example, if you were to take out $10,000 in loans, it's going to be about $125 payment when you graduate. So about 6 months after that money's going to come due. So if it's between, like, my mental health is suffering and I can't do the job and I want to do the study abroad and I have enough scholarships that I have a $2,000 shortfall, you might think about that loan. Because mental health and all of that is really important. And then think about what it would take to pay it back when you're out. Okay, so need comes up a lot. Everybody's got need. Even people who don't have need have need. So this is need. Need in financial aid plans is governed by a set of rules, and they decide what need is. So we recognize that everybody has need, but we're using a formula that comes out of financial aid, not our financial aid office. This is federally. So the cost of minus your resources equals your financial need or maximum eligibility. That resources is where it's kind of tricky because they're counting resources that your family might have. Those resources might be tied up. When you're talking about costs, I have questions on the buildings that you're the cost is everything that it costs to attend to. So if you look at the cost of attendance that the UW puts together, it's more than tuition because we're assuming that you also have to pay to live somewhere. You might be living on campus, you might be living with your parents, and that costs may change where you live. It's also going to include books, it'll include transportation. If you go abroad and you're no longer living with your parents or no longer living in the dorms, your cost changes. So it's going to be including getting over abroad, that's there, the cost of living there. So your costs will continue to change depending on what you decide to do. In not all cases is financial aid ever going to just like raise the ceiling to the costs. That cost may have to be made up by loan. So yes, if you get a scholarship, you can apply to tuition, books, fees, and living wherever you're at. Okay, questions on that? Okay. Financial aid needs to be filed every single year. So you did this last year, and it's open now. The FAFSA and WAFSA, so you should apply for that now. And for the UW, they're saying the deadline is January 15th. Don't push it. Just put it in. You can always revise later. I get a lot of students who come in throughout the year because their FAFSA from one year to the next, their family situation changes, but the money didn't. And that is because financial aid is going on from money that you reported during this period. And if your parents have a job loss, something happens to your family, or maybe you are not working as much, you have to let financial aid know that. So even though you're filing by a certain deadline, you're filing by January 15th, something happens February 1st, you know, like a parent has to pay or a parent loses their job, you gotta let financial aid know so they can adjust your financial aid. Okay, so that's financial aid. I don't have a lot because I'm not a financial aid person. Any questions on that? Okay. So this is stuff that I think you should know about scholarships. The one that you probably know is that there's tons of them. The other thing is that they are degree group. So a good GPA could be a good starting point, but it might not be a requirement at all. So with the folks around you, so you three or however you want to do it, find somebody to talk to. What do you think is a good GPA? Go.
Okay, and you're back. What did you decide? It's a good GPA. You're probably about you all there.
Yeah, we both said the same, like 3 to 3.5.
And I'm looking at, okay. You in agreement? 2.8.
And settled around 3 out of 3.5.
Okay. Very good. It's a pretty good range. We have 3 to 3.8. 3.0 is a really good starting point. So that would be a place to start. As scholarships become competitive, so they're trying to, maybe they're getting a lot of applicants and they're trying to limit the pool, that 3.0 is going to be kind of the first cutoff. There's some that's 2.75 out there and 2.5, but those that are competitive, it's going to be 3.0, it's going to be the first cutoff. 3.3, the next, 3.5, the next. You should be happy to know that I know only a handful of scholarships where 3.7 is the cutoff. So, and that's ridiculous. 3.7 is a ridiculous GPA. If you have a 3.7, woo, congratulations. You should work for it. But be confident in your 3 to 3.5. That's a great place to start. If you want to be eligible for the most competitive awards, 3.7 is a good kind of reach for the stars. Okay, so your eligibility is going to change as you learn to grow as a student. It's kind of likely that in your first quarter here, you might have a little grade rock and roll. And that's totally okay. We're not expecting that you're going to come in and just stay the course of 3. So your eligibility in terms of GPA is going to change over time. And then also what you do is going to change. So you're here right now, you've gotten into the UW, but you have yet to have completed a UW class, most of you. So once you have credits here, you'll have different scholarships that come available to you. Sometimes they want you to have a sophomore standing, junior standing, senior standing, etc. So whatever you find in your first quarter, you gotta remember that's just the first. So scholarships will change as you're doing different things too. So you might not be in research yet, but that might be something you do. And when you get involved in research, more opportunities. Maybe you get involved in leadership. This is something to keep in mind, especially if you are in a situation where you're financially having to because I do get questions on this. If I am fully covered through promise or other generous awards, is it even worth it for me to apply for a scholarship? Absolutely. For a couple of reasons. One, scholarships are windows in the market. Oftentimes it's a networking opportunity. Sometimes it comes with a special access. A lot of times you don't get any money at all, and you get to go somewhere for free, like a free study abroad. Also, those awards like Pesky Promise are configured based on your costs as if you were attending here the whole time. If you want to attend abroad and you need that plane ticket, you may need some scholarship money to help you go. Okay, so here's an example of how scholarships might change and your eligibility might change over time. This is Alex. He had traveled abroad when he came to UW, and so in his first year or maybe his second year, I can't remember, he applied for the Fulbright Summer Institute Scholarship. That's a free study abroad. You don't get any money. It's go for free in the UK, and you study under leading faculty there for like 4 weeks or so. They want somebody who hasn't traveled abroad very much. That's one of those handful of scholarships where you need that 3.7 to apply. He went over there with an idea that he wanted to do econ, and I think was really focused and actually looked at something a little different. So it's okay to go outside your wheelhouse. Then he later got really excited about policy, and he applied for strong Jewish studies. Got that, and then now he's a slave policy fellow, so he's getting extra experience for this policy work. And then he just decided to put himself up for a scholarship to go to the UK for free. We just learned sadly that he did not get the Marshall, but these are the kinds of things that his eligibility changes over time as he keeps trying for things. It's totally the case that you apply for things and you don't get them. You have to keep applying to get them. So I think it's important to know that scholarship sources are pretty diverse. So some of you probably have a scholarship or money that's coming from you. Some folks might be on the Washington Opportunity Scholarship. This is money that's sponsored through the state. That's an example of a government opportunity. There's companies, NGOs, etc. Some of these you might have seen before. The big name one that some people know about is the Road. So that's just like one of a lot that you could think about. Let's see. The one that I want you to think about now that is going to come available later for you is the DAD. The DAD is a German academic exchange. They, for some reason, love to fund students. They fund about 140,000 people each year to do exchange. So some of them are at the student level, some of them are at the scholar level. There'll be an opportunity when you have hit your 2-year mark. So when you're sitting here next year, you'll be the first time eligible. You know, you're in your first year. The idea is there's a internship in Germany after you complete your study. You're eligible when you're done with your You can apply for a position that is unique, and then you would spend 10 to 12 weeks in Germany researching on its theme, and then it comes with it. So it's kind of a cool opportunity that you wouldn't have if you don't get the scholarship, you don't get to go. What's tricky is that these folks tend to not call their scholarship something easy. DAD, you might not equate that with like research internship in Germany. So you do have to do a little searching. Okay, so we're going to do a little exercise. You're going to fast forward your life. And you've made it big, like big. And you're in a situation where you can fully fund a student, one student a year for 100 years. It's a pretty big endowment that you're going to set up. But you're super busy, and so you have to figure out what is the criteria that you're going to tell the committee, so that when you leave the endowment, and let's face it, in 100 years you probably won't be with us unless you invent something really crazy, to continue the scholarship and continue to select the right students for the award. Okay, so with the people around you in at least a group of 2, a group of 3, come up with who you're going to fund. What kind of student are you going to fund? Think about what the criteria is. Is the need involved? What are they doing? So let's take 5 minutes and come up with
I think I'm really happy first because of the days are the ones that I'm trying to have some landscape program talking about. I'm on this.
Okay.
Forgive me, you actually. Say that. Because there is partner. I just can't help about that.
I didn't do
Let's also use that something about that probably a bit more. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, is everybody decided? The last thing I forgot is I wanted you to name your scholarship. So quickly name your scholarship. Okay, so you were all in the back. What is your name?
Oh, it's FGI, First Generation Info. So basically, like, they want to fund first generation students. Maybe like they're not saying go to college in the US and they have a high paying jobs so it's hard to support them. Financially.
Name and scholarship. Okay, and who are you funding? Anyone who wants to start? Okay. You'll have a big pool.
Also, the Kolakowski Family Scholarship funds anyone.
Anyone.
And well, not just anyone who wants to go to college, but who have the means.
Okay. Start out.
I was gonna make the NU Family Foundation,
Okay.
and participate out with one particular student, from Ethiopia, so it's to come from.
Anybody else want to share anyone else's scholarship? Anybody want to have a name? Those of you who can share, how many of you named your scholarship after your family or yourself? This is really normal. So you're, as a group, you're not normal. But you're info students, and you're trying to. That's really typical. I wanted to bring that up, not because it's to shame you at all. But when you're looking for scholarships, remember that people tend to name their scholarships after themselves or their family or someone they admire, and they don't necessarily make the name of the scholarship something oriented toward who to apply. Also, many of the scholarships that are very big are named after people that you would have no idea who they are. They're famous dead people. Certainly, they are not funding dead people. They're funding people like you. So try not to get caught up in sort of the legacy of the scholarship, because though you need to know where the funding is coming from, the name of the award may not make a lot of sense to what they're funding. Okay, so based on the criteria you set for yourselves, I have come up with a few. I've narrowed your pool. You received 200 candidates for your scholarship. You were very lucky to have a screener, and your screener came up with these three. Cedar, oak, and larch are just trees. They're not connected. This is just names. The GPAs at the top, where they're at in the major, what their activities are, and then a little bit about their story. So go ahead and take a look and choose your. You get just a couple minutes to decide who you're going to give your scholarship to. So go ahead and go, and go ahead and discuss with people around you. If you made it as a group, you want to decide on one. If you made it on your own.
Yeah. I don't really know.
So if your scholarship was set aside for someone with high needs, go ahead and for yourself translate low financial needs and high needs on everybody. The idea is that everybody's got needs, they're all the same. Okay, so let's take a vote. Who votes to give the scholarship to Cedar? Why did you pick Cedar?
I think I should.
Okay. Put it in this.
Yeah.
Okay, together. What about Oak? Who chose Oak? Okay. What made you choose Oak?
Just being in limited. It's
About in the back here. Oh, you guys are sorry. more detail on that story. Did you have different reasons for picking?
The other two people had summer internships and summer part-timers, but
So you're starting to look at, okay, so we all have financial need, but who's working on top of this financial need? What, did anybody else choose open? Okay, oh, you did?
Yeah.
Any other reasons?
Well, obviously I would, and that's kind of 3.4. That gets split, it's like a GPA. Not as good as the other two, but it said that she wanted to go grade in the philosophy. That's what I'm doing. In their philosophy class, like their major is in the economics, is the drawing philosophy as well. So the GPA is necessary.
You'd be an excellent committee member. Yes. So who chose large? Everybody else chose large. Why did you choose large? Pardon? Story. Kind of a disaster oriented. What about you in the back? Okay, the GPA was important. So what you did is I have used a grid like this a few times with different profiles. And sometimes if I make this a high need and the other two medium, I can get the whole class to choose this one. But because you see the amount of impact. Now, all things being equal, suddenly we're looking at details. Okay, now we have to really read that this person has a big story, the GP comes into play. Okay, there. So that's exactly what you're trying to provide the committee. And the only way that committee is going to be able to assess you is if you provide evidence. And all of this goes into the evidence file, the stuff that you're doing. And then really importantly, what really makes a committee member fight for you in the committee is your why. So why is it that you're committee members generally are going to look for these kinds of students. Motivated students, you may have heard this like passion. Passion's going to shift over time based on what you have learned, what you are currently learning, and what you're good at. So don't worry about like using the keyword all the time, but just think about those things that motivate you to do the work that you want to do. They're looking for a strong grades or a positive grade trajectory. If I were to do a quick screen on an applicant, and I knew they were applying, I knew that their major was something in STEM, and I saw a mediocre grade in something from the LPA, I would be like, oh, that's okay. Or if I see a student who's in straight bio, but I can see in their first quarter or two, they were maybe trying to get into CSE, and then see a little mark in CS 141 or 142. I know that those are really challenging classes. And so I'm probably not even gonna like care. I'll look at the grades that happen after that, especially those grades in major. Where we get concerned is when you're in major and your quarters look sort of like this. What we want to see is sort of a flat line or an upward line. Engagement is really important. So that's how you develop an expertise, broader understanding of your issue, and also the ability to talk across discipline. So you want to be involved in something. If it's research, that's fine. If it's what's related to the major, that's fine. But you want to make sure that you're practicing or growing your knowledge outside of the classroom space. This is also a really good way that you can develop mental relationships. We're going to do a quick poll for the, this is good for the person who thought free. So for the most competitive scholarship that I can think of, which is not true, for a competitive scholarship, it's certainly famous. What do you think that the minimum number of letters is required? So this is like the Rhodes Scholarship, the Nancy Nate Scholarship. How many letters do you think are required? Raise your hand if you think it's 2. 3? Some people think 3, 4. Let's do 5. 5 letters is what you need. So if you need to get 5 letters, you probably need 7 to ask. That's really ridiculous. Most are going to be, most competitive awards are about 3. But I think developing, having an idea that you need to have 4 or 5 people by the time I get to the end of my studies, you're going to have my back. So that you can ask, because you're not going to ask the same people for all letters. So you want to be able to share the love with the letter writers. And by engaging, that's how you build relationships. And then you can be real. The story comes into play for a lot of people. After you zeroed in on that philosophy class, that's like a real thing. Like, hey, I took this class, I kind of decided I didn't like it. Or I really hated the class, but I loved the research. So that's why I'm excelling. So authentic voice, overcoming obstacles is a good one. You can change your mind. You might be really interested in one thing and study and then change your mind. That's fine. But committees really want to kind of get a sense of people there. So you're going to be building your case through all of these things. As you go through informatics, I hope you'll consider the other stuff. Research, study abroad, volunteering where it makes sense. You don't have to just volunteer at a food bank, right? And you can volunteer anywhere you want. Info, you can come to an organization and help them out in a number of ways. And then internships, which you probably will do. We've talked about this. I just want to mention that family obligations count and work counts. So remember when one of our colleagues here zeroed in on that part-time work that was unrelated to major? That all counts. Okay, so I'm gonna send these slides are available to you, I think, online. These are just websites you can look at. Our website is at the bottom. It's pp.uw.edu scholarships. That's where we have a database. Info is a place for you to connect as well. Know that you probably need to set aside time on a regular basis to search so you know what the landscape is because it changes over time. Generally speaking, December to May are kind of the hot local scholarship times, so that's when you want to be plugged in. National awards, you're applying summer to fall. So there's something going on almost all the time. We're in a sleepy time right now. So if you got online right now, you wouldn't find much. You're going to be using all kinds of things when you apply. You are going to be, I put a bio student, but you're now an info student. Let's say you want to study abroad. What the state guide sees students doing a lot is they'll come and say, I need a study abroad scholarship to study abroad. That's not true. You just need a scholarship to study abroad. If the scholarship comes from a family organization that doesn't care, that's fine. You can use that scholarship. Most of the time, what the scholarships are, where they're written, it's used for education-related expenses, and so it's like direct counts. So you want to be looking at STEM. You want to be looking at issue-oriented. Maybe you're a human rights person. Maybe you're looking at human rights. You're looking at study abroad. Maybe you're involved in research. So you've got to be looking all over the place. The same goes true for identity. So you're a woman in STEM. But you're also many other things. You might be a woman of color in STEM. You might be involved in community. So you have to kind of look at all the different options. It takes a really, really long time to get the big awards. It also takes a long time for the small ones because you don't know when they're coming. You have a little bit faster cycle. So I would say plan 6 to 18 months in advance when you need the money. The bigger the award, the more advanced you're looking. So for grad school, you're probably applying in the summer before you apply to grad school. So you're actually applying like 15 months, 12 months at least before you need that money. Okay, so here's some just people who've done some stuff that's cool. This is that example of that Germany one that I mentioned, the research internship in Germany. This is Ben, and he did the DAD rides this summer. He's looking at something to, I'm going to get it wrong, something about biochemistry, eating the pollution or something. And then he wasn't sure when he was applying for DAD rides, he was trying to apply for lots of things. It was around this time, and he knew he wanted to do something in the summer, so he was applying for multiple summer opportunities. He found Think Swiss, which is a research opportunity in Switzerland. He applied for both, got both, and then was able to work with the Swiss folks to say, can I do the rides first, and then come to work with you? And so now he's in Switzerland. He's also I just looked, he just got our Levinson Research Scholarship. That's a $7,000 award to do research. So here are two students who were interested in public service and leadership, concerned with issues related to the environment, both of them. Ashley on the right, left, your left, she just graduated outdoor enthusiast majoring in communications. She was a fishing guide, member of the Connaught Nation, And at the time that she applied for the UDAL, she wanted to get a master's in aquatic and fishery sciences. Alicia was super involved in research. She loved research, told me I don't want to do anything with my life except research, and was very interested in sustainability. Her goal at the time of that was to get a PhD and continue doing research. Now, Ashley's applying to law school. Alicia is applying to like MPT programs. So it's okay to change your mind, even if you write your application with one goal in mind. This is a student who's currently in Latvia. He's studying abroad on foreign scholarship. This is $20,000 to go study abroad. This is open right now. He is interested in cybersecurity and misinformation campaigns. So he's currently studying Russian in Latvia. He received a Merit Research Scholarship to support his research. He's received a Flack Scholarship to study Russian here. And he received a Word Award, Toll Foundation, among other things. He's also he was involved in his fraternity when he was here, and he applied for a couple of fraternity awards as well. So these things are, they can build. Plus, I want to just mention, because he wouldn't care, he applied for board twice, didn't get it the first time. This is Kritika. A couple years ago, she applied to the Gates Cambridge Scholarship. This is a fully funded scholarship at Cambridge for grad school. And she built to it. She was involved in research. She got the Gates Research Scholarship twice. She presented with a travel award. She was an undergraduate research leader. And then ended up going to Cambridge. That's my presentation. Keep it up. You've just barely gotten here. You're doing what you should be doing, hopefully. Meet with your faculty. And then set aside and just remember that we're here for you. It's really nice if you can make an appointment before your essay is set. It's really annoying to hear feedback when you're like, wait, I thought it was done. So, come to us with a week at least before it's due. And just keep trying, because you won't get everything. Okay, so I think I barely met last time.
No, I'm fine. Okay. I wanted to go first because the iSchool does have scholarship. A lot of what everyone is talking about are stuff that we take into consideration as part of the year. So in March, the Director of Student Services, Wendy, will send out an email to all students across the iSchool, notifying you that our application scholarship are open. We have the other application form for all of the scholarships, and they are going to be relevant to things like, for example, the Hawaii University Scholarship is looking for students that are underrepresented and/or women that are graduating technology. We have ones that are built around financial need. We have ones that are around areas like cybersecurity. It does vary from year to year, so the exact list we won't really know. We'll be giving a better report. So, other than the Hawaii Scholarship, I'm not sure if they're available. We have ones that are built around, for example, generation students. And again, so identity, field what you're working at. These are definitely kinds of things that we just wanted to give a heads up. It is one form. Your story is important because we, like for example, when we ask students for the justification, students that say, "Well, this will help me pay for groceries." That's not really what we're asking for. We ask for justification. It is much more of that story, understanding how the scholarship is going to make a difference in your life. Going into those details will make a difference. The other part why I think Tori, when she created this class and when I created my first class, recently we wanted to have one section is that many years we have monies that are not distributed because we don't have nearly enough students applying. And at least historically, the only two times I've not awarded monies for students that applied were because they're applying for something like graduate school, which that's not what undergraduate program thought. So they were what they're asking for finances wasn't something that we were applying for. So, so to ensure that we can spend all the money we have, please apply because we do have scholarships that are not actually dispersed because that's what I want to see.
I think I was just gonna. It's not really a good closing statement. Something I forgot to share is a lot of times these national awards are scarier to apply for, but they have a better ratio than some of our local awards. It's crazy. So this $20,000 scholarship to last year was better than 1 in 4 chance to get it. So it's kind of, you can't really tell, which is why you should talk to an advisor. There's a scholarship to go to grad school that's like $150,000 called the Graduate National Science Foundation Graduate Research Fellowship. 1 in 8. I mean, I think for the size of the award, it's crazy. We have some local awards that are smaller where it's like probably 1 in 50. So you know, you don't know, which is why you should come and talk. And if you're a good fit, you should apply because we train our committees and we give really good criteria, which you have already experienced doing. And so they're going to be looking for that evidence to pick them.
Any questions about the scholarships?
Thank you.
Thank you. That's what we're talking about, finding your education and that type of stuff. So I don't know whether Remain is going to answer this question, but so just sum it up here. Talk a little more about how you found the next 4 years, how you explore different tracks, and how you use various EW tools. Quick question: how many of you are using the informatics campus? Not because I wouldn't be using this year, but because that's also where we're going to list out things like what specific scholarships we have available, what are the criteria that you have for that. Also, next week we will use it to do things like there's various tools on there to find to, for example, I don't know, be a cybersecurity specialist or what specialist. There are various resources on the iSchool website that will help you find out together. We'll talk to the campus how you can use that for not only this week's topic around funding your education, but also again, how do you plan to next step in a few years, incorporating things like an internship with something like that. Okay. I think at that point, questions, I think you asked me about. Oh, yeah, the next section was coming. You guys should be registering for your courses so you follow. You guys are briefly, thank you again. I think this was like one of the big parts of about UW. I just never knew it was the merit scholarships.